Hey everybody, it's a brand new Beatles Finds video. This is going to be a rather small Beatles Finds video, and I say that for a couple of reasons. Number one, because I really haven't found a lot of good Beatles stuff lately, but mostly because I'm trying to save my money for the Fest for Beatles Fans, which is coming up at the end of the month. If you stay tuned to my channel, you'll see in the next day or two, I will be doing a video where I talk about the Fest, and I'll tell you about me being there and other guests that are going to be there, and a whole bunch of fun stuff. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's go ahead with this video. To start with, I have a button or pin. It's Beatlemania. This is the 1978 Broadway show, Beatlemania, that was out. And I went to see it when I was a young teenager. And it's one of the first shows I remember seeing clearly. I mean, I think I saw some concerts before that, but this one stands out. Beatlemania. It's not the Beatles, folks, but it's an incredible simulation. All right. All right. Next up, there are a lot of Beatle books out. You know that. Anybody who collects Beatles stuff knows there's a plethora of books out there. You can never catch up with all the Beatles stuff that's in book form. And I've gotten to the point where I don't buy all of it. I can't buy all of it. I don't want all of it. I want the major stuff, a lot of good resources, information, the untold stories, interviews with people, stuff that's substantial, but just kind of these run-of-the-mill books like the one I'm going to show you, I don't usually get. And no offense to the author here. In this case, I'm talking about Arthur Davis. Hi, Arthur. I don't mean anything by it, but I had to pick this book up, even though it's really inconsequential, kind of. I picked it up for the cover. Sometimes a cover says it all. Don't judge a book by its cover, you say. Well, look, I bought this because this is really a nice picture. Now, you've seen this poster, a lot of people, with the blue brick building behind it, the Beatles at the London Palladium poster, and two Beatles are standing in the doorway and two are sitting in the doorway. This is an alternate shot that I have never seen, or at least not a lot of. Sorry about the glare. But I picked it up simply because of the cover. This is something that I would like to display, just to have it on the side to look at now and then. It's a good picture of the Beatles. And inside, like I said, the content inside, I'll show you some of the photos there. You know, you're not talking about anything earth-shattering in here that I can see, anything that you haven't seen already. You know, you've seen that shot before, looks like from the Pepper sessions. Beatles with their MBEs and so forth. Yeah, it's pretty basic material inside here. All right, but yeah, this is one I got purely to display the cover, and I don't know where right now I'm going to have space to put this. I can't just like put it on the shelf up there. It's kind of full. The shelves back here are full, but somewhere, someday, somehow, I will put this on display. Don't let the train bother you. It's just a pain in the butt. Man, if I tell you how many times I had to stop a video because the damn train goes right in the 5 minutes I'm making a video. Anyway, let's talk about some 45s here. Here we have a UK I've Had Enough 45. Okay, this one is Wings, aka McCartney. So you got the back is Deliver Your Children. And being UK, of course, you have the 45 like so. There it is, I've Had Enough. And Deliver Your Children on the other side, yep. All right, let's stick with that format for the next one. Let's talk about Linda McCartney as Susie and the Red Stripes. And this is Seaside Woman, which is a really nice Jamaican or reggae kind of flavor to it. Susie and the Red Stripes backed with the B-side. You got Seaside Woman on side 1 and B-side to Seaside on side 2. And it's on yellow vinyl. Isn't that nice? Looks like a kid's record that used to play on your little close and play record player phonographs. Remember those things? All right. Next up, I have Gary McFarland. There's an album out that he did called Soft Samba. This is like soft instrumental music with humming. I really like some of the songs on this album, and this is And I Love Her on one side and A Hard Day's Night on the other. On Verve Records, of course, and A lot of humming that goes on with the instrumental. It's actually pretty nice. I like listening to it. Okay. Another thing I'm going to show here, let's take it out of here, is a pretty nice find. It's the Beatles at the Beeb box set. This is, I believe, a 1982 radio program. This was the first way I know I heard a lot of the Beatles at the BBC stuff. These days, of course, you can hear them released on two releases, Beatles at the BBC, and then On Air, Live at the BBC Volume 2, and there are all kinds of bootlegs out there. But this is cool because this is the show, I believe, the way it aired on the radio. Now, this is not in great shape, okay? I got it for a reduced price. First of all, the cover comes off. I don't think it's supposed to come off. I think it's supposed to be attached. I could be wrong. I think it was attached originally. Inside, you have some mimeograph stuff, and I know this is not original either. See, as you can see, this is a very poor mimeograph copy of the stuff that was sent to the radio station, and I got two of them here. I think the originals are a lot sharper than this. I don't think this is right. You know, it tells you Andy Peebles is the interviewer, and he does the show. And there are, inside we have 1, 2, 3 discs. Beatles at the Beeb, London Wavelength Records, a broadcast only, etc., etc. And that's what you have there, folks. Those are the records. They're all identical. All right. That's a short, but hopefully a little sweet video of my Beatles Finds right now. And as I say, tune in soon in the next couple of days, and I'll do a Fest for Beatles Fans 2023 update. Talk to you then.